From Sarah, although masculinity is attacked by our culture at every turn, an aspiring man can find numerous strong and virtuous examples to emulate, including such great men as George Patton, Charlemagne, and Marcus Aurelius. But femininity is also under severe assault, excellent point, and it seems that good models are in shorter supply for us women. Who would you suggest as examples for the feminine types among us to look to? Well, I actually think, with respect, because I think it's a really good question, a really good point, with respect, but I think you're making you have a false premise in there. Men look to famous people, all people look to famous people, not because of the people they are, but because of things that they do in their life that represent good qualities. They actually look to them almost as literary figures. I mean, I'm watching the World Series. There's a great World Series going on. There's this terrific player, Altuve's terrific player. He's just 5'6", so he's a little guy for a baseball player, and he's a great, great hitter. And I find that very inspiring that he goes out there and you can just see he's just like a little bundle of testosterone, and he's got great. His swinging form is a beautiful thing to watch when they slow it down, and so I admire that about it. I don't know anything about it. I hope he's a great person. I'm sure he is a great person, but I don't know nothing about him. I'm not admiring him as a human being. I'm just admiring this one thing. There are plenty of women in history who might be interesting to you, from Queen Elizabeth to Maggie Thatcher to Florence Nightingale, but that's not the point. The point is that femininity, the things that make femininity so valuable to society, don't make you famous. They don't make you famous. The entire idea of being famous may, in fact, be a masculine drive, what Milton called the last infirmity of noble minds, may, in fact, be a masculine drive to be famous. You may not be looking, if you're looking for someone to emulate, you may be looking for someone who lives around the corner. You may be looking for your mom. You may be looking for someone, the lady next door. The idea that you need famous people to emulate is, in fact, false on the surface of it. I mean, any famous person can teach you something interesting about life, whether it's a good lesson or a bad lesson. But if you're looking for role models, what you really want to look to is the people in your life who are wise and smart, and in this case, feminine. I think, that femininity itself is a quality that is so medicinal for the world, that does so much for the world. And I believe you're absolutely right that it is under attack in and of itself. All you hear women is being told to be strong, and they mean strong in a masculine way. They don't mean strong in a feminine way, because there is indeed a feminine form of strength and courage. But you keep hearing that. What they really mean is play baseball, build your muscles, show and I just think that is an absolute stupid value. I think it's a stupid value. I think femininity is something that is genuinely a good thing in the world, and an important thing in the world, and a thing that makes men better and makes women better. And I think you've got to find people who exemplify it and learn from them, but they may be just the person around the corner.